Hello class, Miss Tremaine back at it for elementary PE. Today we're going to be playing basketball and I'm going to teach you how to properly dribble. So some basics before we get started is, dribbling is when you're on the court and you're not passing, you have to dribble the ball in order to stay away from the opponent. Something you want to focus on is you want to dribble with the finger pads, not the fingertips. So when you're dribbling the ball, the finger pads have more surface area instead of the fingertips. You're going to be bouncing all over. So you want to focus on using the broad part of your finger, and then also you want a nice wide stance. You want to keep your arm out so that you can block anyone trying to steal the ball. Think of this as your shield. You want to keep your eyes up and your chest back. That way you're low, but you're also facing anything on the court. And feet are shoulder width apart, and you're bouncing the ball about waist high. If you're bouncing way up here, it's going to be out of control, but if you're down low, it's hard to keep control that way too. So waist high is the answer. So now I'll do a little demonstration, and then we'll do some moving dribbling.
As you can see, my feet are shoulder width apart, my base is low, my arm is out as a shield, and I'm dribbling the ball waist high. You can also move the ball back and forth using different parts of your hand. Make sure you keep your eyes up.
The next thing is a crossover dribble. So instead of just using your right hand, you can cross over between your right and your left. So I'll demonstrate that real quickly also.
Just as you dribble with one hand, be sure to keep your base wide with your feet shoulder width apart, and you bounce the ball between your right and left hand, making sure the crossover occurs below your knees.
So now that we covered the basics of stationary dribbling, let's go into some moving dribbling.
When dribbling on the move, you want to be sure to use both your right and left hands. That way you can help avoid defenders. Pretend the cones are defense. When you dribble up to each cone, do a crossover in order to avoid it. Take a few dribbles with each hand and cross over, just as you see me doing in this video. Remember to stay low, keep your eyes up, and you can use your opposite hand as a shield from the defense.
Now that we've seen some demonstrations, we'll just go over the basics one last time. When you're dribbling, you want to use the finger pads, not the fingertips. This helps you with control. You want your chest upright, but you want your knees bent, dribbling about waist high with your feet shoulder width apart. You can also use your arm as a shield so that no one can steal the ball from you. I hope this helps you become a better dribbler, and I can't wait to see how you perform in class today. Go Warriors!